Hey everybody, happy Monday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. I think it was a tumultuous week for all of us. Now we're all back together here finally, here on this Monday morning, or Monday afternoon I should say. So happy Monday everybody, and the gang's back together. Life is better.
Yeah, fresh start hopefully for this week, man.
Yes.
You were busy in the newsroom,
You were so
Briggs.
busy.
We're without a news director this past week, so Briggs, acting as the news director during what a difficult situation it was with those wildfires.
Lots of coordinating and lots of logistics to plan, but nothing compared, of course, to all the fire crews who have been out there just working their hardest to contain those wildfires in northeast Minnesota. Man, just a devastating situation from all fronts. We met so many people last week who had lost their homes, cabins in those fires, and had to evacuate and were worried about their homes. And so hopefully a little bit of reprieve coming with cooler temperatures this week, and maybe even some rain. Hopefully, we'll see. But man, Hunter, and just as equally of a stressful situation for you and your family too, being from Brimson, of course.
Yes, we were 8 miles, still are 8 miles south of the fire here, the Camp House fire, and it was quite the situation. Coincidentally, I was off, not for the fire, but for vacation, so I was up in Orr at the time. And when this whole thing went down, and it was absolutely insane for a while there. And thankful that my structures are all fine right now, but I know there's a lot of people, and I know a lot of friends that have been impacted by this fire. So very sad situation out there right now, but very cool also to see the community come together. You got a sense of it. You feel sometimes all alone up there when you're in the woods, but all these people coming together and doing all sorts of good stuff up there.
It is super cool because maybe the positive, looking back when we talk about Hugo's Bar, we go I got to go to Hugo's Bar sometime. And Hugo's, especially Castle Danger Brewing and Two Harbors, doing a lot to provide relief to those folks up there who have been fighting those wildfires. It's got to be cool to see all those people coming together in the Brimson area.
Seriously, like I said, you feel pretty isolated sometimes up there. You move out there to kind of get away from everything, but you actually do have a sense of community up there. So cool to see everybody come together. Thank you, everybody who's helping, and again, our hearts obviously go out to everybody that has been impacted by this wildfire.
And you can find more information too on how to help. The American Red Cross is helping. United Way, they got funds set up. You can find all that info, of course, on our website over at northernnewsnow.com. A lot of people chipping in to help, which is super cool here in the Northland. Well, Hunter, on a more positive note, you also spent the time enjoying the fishing opener.
Exactly.
How was that?
It was wonderful up in Orr. We were up in Pelican Lake for the whole time. We got to stay up there through Wednesday, and we got 3 different species of fish. That's a northern. You got a crappie my dad's holding, and then a bass, a smallmouth bass that my brother Colton got to hold there, and we all got to catch quite a few fish. We spent a couple days out on the water, played a lot of basketball. Your boy was kind of an athlete up there. So we played some
Get you on the Wolves?
Yeah, basically. I mean, Ant-Man, I could be your partner.
Ant-Man,
Anthony
yeah, no, you're right.
Like anyway, Edwards, something like that. But I play pickleball as well, a lot of pickleball.
Oh, fun.
Nice. And I think I probably spent a good majority of the time outdoors. It was so beautiful, so hot outside, and it was a lot of fun. So.
Yeah, and what a nice break too, because the weather was so nice when you were up there as well. Just nice temperatures, a lot of sunshine, so a little bit of recharging, I'm sure, for you, even amid a stressful situation.
So much fun. Amen to that. Well, coming up on today's show, a cup of coffee with room for opportunity. We're going to take you down to Texas, where a coffee shop is giving everyone a chance to enter the workforce. A very heartwarming story here.
Certainly. And later, we all despise spring cleaning a little bit. But to make it more fun, there's a woman in Vermont who is inspiring others to get up and move by bringing the beats all throughout the house.
Ooh, I need that.
Yeah, I need a little DJ in your life. Get you some motivation. Well, listen, we've all done some bad things. Let's just
speak for yourself.
Yeah, right. I've done some bad things. On the East Coast, there's someone who snuck into an MLB game without a ticket. However, it's not a human. A raccoon made it into the Pirates-Mets game last week.
Oh, my.
Hopefully they were not a Mets fan because the furry visitor saw a 4-0 Mets loss to Pittsburgh.
Oh, is he just on the stairs there?
Yeah, I don't know how he got in, probably looking for a hot dog, leftover hot dog. People leave under their seats, but that'd be quite the sight to see.
The old trash panda, some folks might call it.
Yeah, he's got a good place to sweep for food there underneath those chairs, because whenever you go to a sporting event, there's just,
popcorn.
Yeah, all of it.
Stuff all over the
around.
place.
Ugh.
Those are actually pretty
Tasty
cute
treat.
creatures, though.
Raccoons are pretty cute.
Don't they like wash their food they take their little paws and they have like water and they wash their food before they eat it. It's
That's so
adorable.
cute. Yeah, one time I saw there was like a mom raccoon and she had like 4 babies with her. This was on like 21st Avenue East in Duluth, and they were all munching out of the garbage can together, and it was honestly so cute, minus the garbage part. But
Sure.
yeah, I loved it. I would have picked them right up and taken them home if I could, and if that was a suitable thing to do. Which
Yeah,
it is not.
right. Can I be honest with you guys about
sure.
something? You know what's not cute? I can't stand pigeons. I don't know.
yeah.
Can we talk about pigeons for a while? I feel like I
Let's
see
hear
a
it.
lot of pigeons now.
Spill it, come on.
I cannot stand pigeons. I think they're mean in my eyes. They're kind of
Aren't they
annoying.
pretty at all?
Like
Their eyes are red and you kind of a cool.
Yeah, it's the beady eyes.
Beady eyes.
I don't like
They
them.
got kind of weird feet in a way. I don't know. I'm not a pigeon fan.
Interesting. Well, we got cats and we got pigeons
Yeah.
that Ryan's not a fan of.
Strollers.
And babies.
Yeah.
Strollers. If I saw a pigeon in a stroller,
It's over.
Watch out.
I'm moving. I'm moving. Well, hey, Briggs, you might want to shield your eyes from this
Oh,
one.
yeah, no.
Down in Iowa, a python was found loose in a yard in the city of Cedar Rapids.
What?
Look at the size of that thing.
I
could not.
I can't
would you
even
do,
look at
Briggs?
it. Oh, I would literally pass out. I do think I would pass out.
The animal care and control area there have named him Sir Hisselot. Snake is a reticulated python, which is illegal in Iowa, and
Yeah,
animal
it should
control's trying to hold that snake for now, and if an owner doesn't come forward, it will be placed with a licensed rescue or a zoo down there.
Run into Briggs' house. You
my
can take a
gosh.
python
come
out
on,
there.
Briggs.
Yeah, I'm sure Harry and Wells and CJ would all get along real well with that large.
Sir Hisselot.
Another fun pet.
Ugh.
Well, hey, coming up, imagine if Mr. Clean was a DJ. Fun way to spring clean after the break. Welcome back, everybody. During the commercial break, big news, speculation, let's say, maybe
Sure.
not news,
Yes.
rumors, that is.
Yep.
Our director, Shania, informed us, which was then corroborated by Hunter here, that there's a python potentially loose in Duluth's Lincoln Park area.
That's what I heard. That's what me and my
you saw it on
girlfriend-
Facebook?
Me and my girlfriend were talking about it last
Okay.
night. She saw it on Facebook, and there's like I want to say 7 or 8 feet long, a python. I don't know what the story is, or if we caught it by now or what, but that's what I heard. So Briggs, go down and catch it.
Yeah, I can't. I will have to be strictly staying here at the station now until that animal's
man.
caught. I can't leave this
6
vicinity.
to 8 feet long.
It's wild.
Wow.
We don't know if it's true or not.
Imagine that thing hanging out with the giant river otter.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Two good friends.
They'd be about the
win.
same size.
Yeah, they would be.
Yeah.
Insane.
We could start our own zoo. Well, hey, listen, we all have wonderful names given to us when we're born. However, out in New Zealand, some names are actually banned in the country. I did not know this. For instance, you won't find a baby named King in New Zealand. That has topped the list of baby names rejected by the country. New Zealand policies birth names under its strict registration law. So according to that law, baby names must not be offensive, unreasonably long, or include numbers and symbols. They also can't resemble official titles and ranks without adequate justification.
Oh, so like king.
Right,
Okay.
right. Number 2 on that list, Prince, makes sense if you can't accept King. Last year, 38 proposed names were rejected. Most of them had royal links of some
Sure.
kind.
I could see why they'd be nervous about people getting duped by that. If I was like, oh, I'm Queen LaSavage, that
Yes.
might be like,
kinda cool.
It would be cool, yeah. I might be posing as something I'm not. Some people could be confused. I don't know.
that's
I guess
true.
I see.
Legally change your middle name to Python. That also be kind of cool.
Oh gosh, yeah. Doesn't Elon Musk have some children that have like symbols
Letter,
or like?
number,
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yes,
Our very
yes.
own, our very own Prince also changed his name for a little bit to a symbol. So
That's right.
He had 2 strikes against him.
Yeah.
Prince, and he got the
I
symbol.
don't think he lived in New Zealand, though.
No, he didn't. So, yeah, he was in
It's
America.
okay over here.
Yes, exactly. Well, listen, if you've been pushing off your spring cleaning, one Vermont-based DJ is making a playlist to help complete your to-do list.
But here's the catch. You still have to clean your house, but you'll have your own personal cheerleader there to help you. Jackson Stover has the story.
If you're like Dove Michael Schiller, you may have been putting off your spring cleaning.
There's always more to clean.
But sometimes all you need is a helping hand.
2, 1.
and a little music to get the job done.
I'm all about making things like a little bit more fun.
Meet Terry Lee Weathers, also known as DJ Chitata.
I kind of dress like I'm in a costume all the time.
With only 3 months on the DJ scene, picking up gigs across downtown Burlington, Tara Lee wanted to showcase her newfound passion in a different environment.
Beats and rhythms and music.
Like in your living room.
Some very animated, creative, colorful woman has arrived in our living room with this full-on DJ setup.
Here's how it works. You have 1 hour to clean up the mess, whether it's an overflow of dishes in the sink.
There's too many dishes. Here goes the glassware. Woohoo! Wait, there we go.
Or a cluttered living room. And she drops the beats.
It kind of went crazy, and everybody was like, this is the best idea. Can you come to Denver, and can you come here? So I think I might also, travel with this.
Tara Lee has ADHD and says, like many, it can be hard for her to focus on everyday tasks.
I have a lot of friends that have ADHD, and one day my friend invited me over to her house to sit on her bed while she put her laundry away that she wasn't able to put away for, I think she said a month or something like that. And then she put it away in a half an hour, and it was amazing.
So she's ready to be in your corner and help get things moving and grooving. If you're waiting for a rainy day to plug in the vacuum, Tara Lee says give her a call or contact her on social media and she'll bring the party to your front door for free.
Make it fun. I hate cleaning and I hate organizing and I hate all the things, but music makes everything better.
It only took Dove about half an hour to make the place shine, something he says DJ Chitata gets all the credit for.
I couldn't think of a better way to be inspired to clean than having great music behind you.
Shatata? Was that her name?
DJ Chitata.
How about DJ Shatata picks up a broom as well? She can sit there and play the music, but she can also start sweeping with me. It's like, what? Hey, I know it's free, but I mean, come on, do some work.
I think just having another person in my home would be pressure enough to make me want to clean. Because I'd be like, oh gosh, I better
get this all out of the way for you.
Yeah.
But you were saying too when we were watching the story, it's like you don't have that huge DJ setup. It's like actually I'm gonna have to probably mop under you. So could you unplug that and move it maybe outside of my house?
Can't you just find a Spotify playlist too to turn on in your home? And I mean, it's nice. It's a very nice thing she's doing. Very sweet.
Cool.
It is.
Great story.
So funny to watch.
There's a whole lot. Creative and colorful were two great words for
Call
it.
up Shatata.
Whatever. I feel like you gotta invite friends over if you're gonna invite a DJ.
Yes.
And you say, hey, help me clean, but you get to enjoy music while we're doing it.
I'd want to crack a beer while that whole thing's going on. It's a party atmosphere.
She should also include the moving services. Do it while you're moving. That would be very inspiring.
Very inspiring. Hey, quickly before we head to break, we have a clean new pup to share with you all. Our chief meteorologist Adam Lorch posted this photo on his Facebook page. He said Cosmo. DJ Shatata Cosmo wanted to say hi after his bath. Adam added that this kind of looks like a mugshot, but said Cosmo was just waiting for a treat.
Oh, what a sweet, sweet boy. We didn't get to see Cosmo this last week because of the storms and the severe weather. Yeah, so looking forward to seeing him this week.
Yep. Clean pup. We'll still ahead. Coffee with a chance to succeed. We'll see you soon here on Northern Live. Welcome back. Nashville, Tennessee, well known for its music, obviously. You'll see if DJ Shatata is going to be traveling down to Nashville anytime soon.
I don't know if it's her dynamic. Probably her genre.
Let's see if she goes into country anytime soon. And now it's known as a place for second chances. A Nashville choreographer is helping everyday people's dancing dreams come true. The classically trained ballerina teaches classes for adults. And whether they're reviving their lifelong love of dance or starting for the very first time, she says it's also a great way to relieve stress. And so whatever the motivation, her advice is, just show up and do something amazing for yourself. So it got me thinking too, what is something that you guys did as a kid that maybe you stopped doing that you wish you would continue to do?
Do you have one?
I'll go first if you have something.
Okay. I think playing tennis. I played tennis so much as a kid, just it was every day, constantly in the summer, playing tennis. And then after college, just kind of took years, and I haven't played seriously in a really long time. And it's kind of a bummer because tennis is such a good lifelong sport that you can play. So I think I can obviously hop back into it and hopefully get back into where I used to be. But Yeah, I wish I would have kept up with it a little bit more because it's just so fun and it's a great way to get outside too.
It really is.
Summer, yeah, but I haven't played in a few years.
Great
so,
exercise.
Yeah.
Mine is kind of the similar with the whole athletics thing. I wish I would have kept doing judo. It was a big part of my life for a long time was judo, and I totally forgot everything that I knew, and I got up to like a green belt or something like
wow.
that. And
That's cool.
then I stopped when I was like 12 years old, 13 years old. So getting to get those skills back and stay fit a little bit with the judo as well, I think that'd be cool to stick with it.
Cool. Yeah, mine was basketball or piano. Both
Oh, yeah.
are things that I played basketball a little bit at the Y now just by myself, but wish my skills would still be there. From way back in the day.
I don't know why, it's just kind of funny imagining Ryan playing basketball by himself.
It's me at 6:30 in the morning shooting hoops. It is pretty funny.
If you see Ryan, join him.
Yeah, exactly.
At the
Please.
Y.
Take me one-on-one.
Yes, we need them, definitely. Let's get to a great story here down in Texas. Living with an intellectual disability, for instance, like autism or Down syndrome, can be a significant challenge for many out there, especially when it comes to finding a job as an adult.
But there is a chain of coffee shops that are trying to change that. Bo Evans shows us how.
Welcome to Me and Bo's.
Meet Matthew Phillips. He's 23 and just started working at a coffee shop in Frisco.
I wanted to work here so that I can make more friends.
In a lot of ways, Matthew is like most 23-year-olds. He loves sports and spends his days working. But in other ways, he's a lot different.
I have autism, and I got diagnosed when I was 9 years old. It was kind of hard for me because when I was in school, many people used to make fun of me.
And while his disability might make him different outside these doors, at Biddy and Bo's, he's just another employee.
Well, I'm making a hot coffee, iced tea, lemonade water. You're serving customers.
I've always been different. I always known I've been different, and I thought there was something wrong with me.
All the employees at Biddy and Bo's have an intellectual disability. Many of them have struggled to find work. Until now.
Your first job.
This one?
Yeah.
It took me a year to find my job, but I feel so blessed that God found a job for me.
The North Carolina-based coffee shop is more than just Java. It's a movement to celebrate and value diversity. The chain wants people with intellectual disabilities to know that they're not broken, just like their hat says.
But I know that there's no mistakes. God makes no mistakes.
When we come back, we'll talk about tomorrow's blindfold plus a very sweet card from a viewer. Welcome back, everybody. Before we go today, I wanted to share a really special card I got in the mail this week. I found a card on my desk from a viewer named Mary in Duluth. Not my fiance Mary, but somebody else named Mary. And also, Mary, I hope I can share your last name because obviously my name's Ryan, my fiance's name's Mary, and our viewer's name is Mary Ryan.
Oh, that's
How
so
wild
funny.
is that? Yeah. So Mary sent a very nice card saying, "It's a joy to watch you on TV, Ryan. How great to hear the wonderful news of your engagement. Many good wishes to you and Mary for a lifetime of happiness. God bless you. Here's wishing you much pleasure and satisfaction in your career." Thank you very much, Mary. A very sweet card.
Very
thoughtful. What a
Mary
coincidence.
Ryan.
It's meant to be.
It's meant to be.
It's official.
It's meant to be.
That is so cool.
Big thanks. Got a cupcake on it. Love cupcakes too.
Cute.
Yep.
Well, hey, coming up tomorrow here on Northern Life, we're bringing Briggs to Gordy's Gift and Garden Center. And
Where shopping is fun,
Hey.
fun. Yeah, good one.
the great city of Hermantown. It's our blindfold with actually a blindfolded activity there.
Something we've never done before. So this
Blindfold
is so
section.
interesting. Yeah,
Yes.
double whammy.
I think we're making tomatoes. Is that what we made?
Yeah, we're gonna be
Yeah.
transferring tomatoes to another tomato thing, and it's a lot of fun. It's
awesome.
Very technical.
yeah, very technical. The terms are kind of crazy, but
We learned how to garden. Thanks for joining us today. We love you.
We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Monday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.